Hey everybody. Oh, for a second that said I'd been on for 3 minutes already, which would have been really, really weird. Happy Friday, everybody, and happy holiday season greetings. Merry Christmas, Happy Hanukkah, Happy Kwanzaa, Happy December. Whatever you're celebrating this season, winter solstice. I can never say that. I can never say that. Um, I hope you're having a wonderful holiday season. We're nearing the end of the year, you guys. It's almost here. And I am here to share just a couple of my favorites tonight. If you're with me tonight, put hashtag live in the chat. Let me know you're watching. If you're watching on the replay, go ahead and put hashtag replay. Let me know you were here. Say hey to me in the chat, you guys. Let me know you're watching. If you have any questions about anything I say or anything you see, put them in the chat or DM me. I'm always happy to answer any questions. So my first favorite, okay, that I want to share, really, like, I'm so excited about, you guys. I am just really, really loving my hair. Let's see if I can put this down a little bit. I got a haircut, so it's all nice and even at the bottom. Um, I've been using the naturally oil in my hair. It's still wet right now, you guys. I washed my hair at 4:30. It is 6 o'clock and it is still damp. That is how much moisture my hair is now retaining. It is so amazing and luxurious. I used to have that problem when I was a kid that, my hair was so thick that it would take a long time to dry. And as I got older and my hair just didn't age well, let's put it that way. My hair would dry in 15 minutes. As this much hair would dry in 15 minutes. It was so dry and just unhappy. And the natural oil, I've been doing, okay, so this is what I do. On Sundays, once a week, I do a scalp treatment with the naturally oil. Not only does it smell fantastic and it feels fantastic, oh, I'm like, where's my naturally oil? This is what it looks like. I don't know if you can see with the glare. You can always check it out on the catalog to see what it looks like and any information about it. It smells amazing. Really, really love it. It doesn't leave a scent in your hair, which is nice because, then you get competing scents. So on Sundays, I do a scalp treatment. So I don't know if any of you are old enough to remember VO5. They used to have a hot oil treatment. You would get this little plastic vial of the product. You'd put it in a glass of hot water for 15 minutes, let it warm up, or 5 minutes, I'm sure, and then put it on your scalp and your hair. Well, I don't even know if that one went on your scalp. I think that one just went on your hair. I'm pretty sure it just went on your hair. But this I'm using on my scalp and then letting it, pull itself through my hair. And so I let it stay on until the next morning. I take a shower and I wash it out. Excuse me. That has been, I've done it twice now. Tomorrow, no, not tomorrow, it's Friday. Christmas will be my third treatment. And you guys, it is amazing because it's not like just a hair product that you put in and it manages that day and then you wash it off and your hair looks the same as it did before you put the product on. This is actually healing my hair. This is actually giving those nutrients, I guess, to my hair that's making it more healthy, more enriched, which is just so exciting. That I'm using less and less of the naturally oil every time I use it. So I do the scalp treatment on Sundays, and then twice a week. I don't do it every day when I wash my hair. I don't wash my hair every day, but I don't do it every wash. I only do it twice a week. I'll treat all of the ends of my hair with the naturally oil. I don't do, again, the scalp, and then I just leave it in. And oh my gosh, you guys, I don't have to put anything else on my hair. I don't have to use any styling products. I don't have to use any frizzies, which, I would use a bottle every time for the frizzies. And I let it air dry and the curls stay and it's really soft and it's not flighty and frizzy, and I can move my head and not have to worry about, oh, there goes my hair. It's going to start to balloon up. I don't know if any else of you have that issue with your hair. So I have just been really, really loving this. And like I said, I think on Tuesday, I kind of realized that, my scalp is skin. So let's try this amazing skincare on my scalp. And so I have just been having the most amazing results. Also, with this hair here, my hair is thinning as I'm getting older, and doing the scalp treatment in this area especially has really strengthened this hair at the front of my head. So that is like my number one favorite right now, you guys, naturally oil. It has a million other uses. That is just the one that I'm really, really digging right now. And I'm going to do my skincare while I talk to you because I haven't done it yet. And it's driving me nuts. I feel like I'm all dried out with this winter. I took a shower and haven't done my skincare. So this is the Satin Lips Balm, the Shea Balm. I use this kind of as, like you would use a moisturizer for your skin, I use it as a moisturizer for my lips. So every time I'm doing my skincare, I'm doing my lip balm, and it just is amazing. 10 hours of moisture, which, who doesn't love that? So I have been researching, right? So I've been working on my hair, and I'm like, okay, so if hair is kind of the same makeup as skin, or the same things benefit hair as benefit skin. So let's try some of the stuff on my hair. So, of course, I wanted to research it first. So first I checked hyaluronic acid and retinol. And actually, they are starting to do studies on what retinol can do for your hair. But it's amazing what it can do for your scalp. So they haven't got any proof or any studies yet that show that it's actually doing anything for your hair. As we know, hair is dead once it leaves the follicle. So, but for your scalp, it helps to enrich and allows for healthier hair to grow, because it breaks up any buildup on the hair follicles for the retinol. So I have been trying that as well. I've done it twice because I love to be my own guinea pig. And, it's so amazing. There's so many benefits to being a consultant. One is the discount, right? So I get access to these amazing products. And two is that to sell the product, I need to know the product. And to know the product, I need to use the product. I don't like to say anything that I don't either know by research or hearing directly from someone or from myself, personal knowledge. So I am, always in there trying out the products. And I like multi-use products, right? I don't want to have a bunch of different things, different products that I have to buy and fill up my counter space with. If I can use my retinol that I use on my skin once to twice a week on my scalp to help in this area where my hair is thinning. So they don't have any definitive proof that it helps regrow hair. So nobody is saying that. And I'm not looking to regrow hair. But it does help to, as I said, take the debris and the build off of the hair follicles, so that the hair that you do have can be healthier, more luxurious, more lush, and stronger, right? We don't want brittle hair. We don't want hair that's flat and lifeless. So we need to take care of the skin that hair is growing out of, right? So I am doing some research on myself, being my guinea pig with my retinol. So what I've done, anytime you're using retinol, and this is clinical grade retinol, this is not encapsulated retinol. So I've already done my retinization process, so I know how my skin is going to accept retinol. I'm already using it once to twice a week on a regular basis. So you wouldn't want to jump into that without doing a retinization process with clinical grade retinol. So I am mixing it with my naturally oil, right? So I want to make sure that I don't dry out. Retinol can dry out the skin. So I'm going to mix it with my naturally oil. I do 1 pump of retinol. I do 5 drops of naturally oil, and I massage it. I'm really focusing right now just on this area, because this is where I'm starting to see, and don't mind this bump, that's just a sebaceous cyst, which is Latin for annoying bump. Okay. So, but I'm wanting this area of my hair to be more full and voluminous, right? I'm starting to see more scalp in this area and just feeling like it's getting really thin. So, just trying that out. Can't wait to tell you what I find out. You'll get to see the results as you watch me. Can't really hide this spot. If I'm wearing a hat, you know something went really wrong. But I love with Mary Kay products, I know they're safe. You know what I mean? I know that I can trust these products. I know the ingredients that are in them, and I know that nothing is going to hurt me. So that is a favorite product that I'm doing right now. And this comes as a set. It's Clinical Solutions, the clinical grade retinol, and the facial milk. Because when you are using your retinol clinical grade, you can dry out. You always want to have something to balance your skin pH and your chemicals back out when you're using anything as strong as retinol. Really is a strong chemical. So, okay, so I would do that. And then where am I? Oh, my things are. So, what are you guys doing for Christmas? If you're traveling, I'd imagine you're gone already. Because what is it, the 22nd, Friday? What a great year for traveling for family, huh? Because you get a whole weekend to be able to have Christmas instead of just one day. Christmas is always like on Wednesday. It's such a bummer, right? Or even especially, well, I guess Monday's not so bad because you get that 3 day. But I always want after Christmas time, right? Before Christmas time is great, but after Christmas time is when I really feel like I'm getting that extra, that bonus, or that bump. So, is anyone traveling? We are driving just to the coast to visit family, as we do every year. We'll go back home, go see Monterey. I understand it's going to be cold this year. You guys are warmer than we are in Monterey, though. It was, I think, warm today. It was 50 here. I think 50 or 52. You guys were 50 this morning at 8 a.m. So you had a big jump on us. I think we were at 38 this morning at 8 a.m. No freezing though, so that's good. But we're getting lots of fog, which is so much fun when I know it goes away. I lived in Monterey for so long and I get so tired of the fog. You guys, I just got so tired. It wasn't near as bad as when I moved to Marina. And the area of Marina that I lived in was just fog every day. Fog and wind and wind and fog. Fog and wind and wind and fog. And I got so tired of it. So now I'm like in my Central Valley. I get sun and I get wind and I get fog and I get rain and I could go see the snow. I don't like to go to the snow, but I could see the snow on the mountains and it's just fantastic. And I just get all of the seasons throughout the year. So I'm really, really enjoying that. It's almost 10 years, you guys. 10 years I have been in the Central Valley. And it's really grown on me. I'm really, really enjoying living in this part of the country or the state. Because I don't think I'll be leaving California anytime soon. I think I'm here to stay. So I know a lot of you have been out in other states and either come back or not. But I've visited other states. I've lived temporarily, but not really anything long term. I think the longest I lived out of state was like 6 months. And then I came running home. I was done. Especially I was in the snow. Oh no. No, 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 no. That is not for this girl. I'll tell you what. Mm-mm. No, thank you. I don't even like to scrape ice off my car. That's another thing about living in the valley that I really enjoy. I never have to scrape ice off my car in the morning. Even in Monterey, I would have to scrape ice off the car. Well, I should say in Marina. So I'm glad I don't have that issue here, but I don't think I could live in the snow. When I did, I was only 19. And so it wasn't my house, and I didn't have to shovel, and I didn't have to drive in it. And I was still not having it. It was fun the first time it snowed. That was really cool. We all ran outside. well, they had all seen it. I was the only one for the first time. But they ran outside with me and got snowflakes on our tongues. And then I was there for 5 minutes and I'm like, done. It's freezing. I think I need to go back inside. So I think that taught me that I am definitely a warm weather kind of girl. And I know there's other great states that have warm weather. Um, but I'm just so used to California. After 52 years, I don't see me going anywhere else. But I am I would love to travel. You know what I mean? That would be my dream is to not even have a house and just get an RV and just drive and just go everywhere in the United States and see everything. That would be just so fantastic. Right now, I couldn't do that with 4 dogs, 2 cats, and a ferret and 2 chickens. That would not work. So I think we would have to, in the future when things begin to downsize and things change in the Carmenita farm role of, or not role, roster of all of us that are here. But anyway, I am rambling. I'm having a great, great holiday season, and I hope you are too. I hope that you are warm and well and have a great Christmas. I won't probably see you guys before then. Um, so enjoy your season. And I will be doing Tuesday, 10-minute Tuesday and Friday favorites next week as well. Have a Merry Christmas, you guys. Bye.